welcome everyone. This is another episode of The Architects. I got today Rome.
It's Rello.
And so today we're gonna get the story of Rome here. He was on an episode a couple episodes back. We never got his biography, or it's pretty much his story, his autobiography, should I say? Him telling it. So just like you to start off and just tell us a little bit about yourself.
It's Rome Davis, comedian, podcaster, writer out of Chesapeake, Virginia. Been doing comedy. I'm going on my third year come March of 2023. I'm actually coming on my second year of doing my podcast called No ID. If you guys ain't checked it out, it's actually pretty interesting. We call it No ID because we don't talk about one specific thing. We go from anywhere of interviewing people on their journeys and their experiences to talking about different topics. This season, we've been very sex positive. We had a couple of dominatrices up there, kink therapists, foot fetish models. Season before that, I had the legendary Michael Collier. He actually let me do his morning radio show one time. He's a real good guy. I talk to him on the regular. I got some big things working with No ID. Comedy, man. I just performed recently at the Virginia Beach Comedy Festival. I actually am hosting a couple of gigs next month. And then 2023, man, you're just going to be seeing me all over doing these different festivals outside of the virtual realm. So you're actually going to see me back on the actual stage this time. So, yeah.
Yeah. That's a beautiful thing. Hopefully, everything calms down with this COVID and everything.
Hey, for sure. So what got you into it? Like into doing comedy?
I don't know. Probably the women. I don't know.
Hey,
I went to comedy.
I was gonna say, they say that's the key, man. Make them laugh. I mean, you know what else?
I went to comedy school, man, and I know people. Oh, you went to comedy school? Yeah, I got a whole diploma from comedy school out here in Virginia Beach.
Wow.
So it was like a 6-week course.
Okay.
And when you graduate, you get to perform. They give you the diploma, and from there, been doing it. It's been about going on 3 years, man. But I enjoy it. I love it, man. I really do. Gets me out the house. It's a great way to network as well too. So you actually see different people. You actually get your name out there a little bit, and it helps with the sanity a little bit as well too.
Right. So that's good to know for people probably trying to pursue comedy. Then I never knew nothing about no comedy school.
Yeah, man.
Like that's what's up.
What you finished telling everybody about yourself, bro? I don't want to cut you off.
Man, I like long walks from the park. You can follow me at strictly_Rome. I'm just a cool guy, man. I'm real chill. So if anybody want to book me on their podcast, or I'm having to definitely show love back to the architects. Will put me on their platform twice. So once this season wraps up, I'm definitely putting y'all up there, man, because I really appreciate the opportunity, and y'all brought me back. So obviously I'm doing something right.
Oh yeah,
yeah, man.
Yeah, definitely, man.
We got to collab, man.
That's for sure. Hey, that's what I see you big on, though, man. I see you be definitely collabing, man, like getting yourself out there. But that's smart.
Yeah, man. Yeah. You know what? I had to do that, man, because I had a pitch meeting about 3 weeks ago, man, and it was like, "What else do you do?" So I had to go online. I was like, "Man, I gotta go get active on social media." Started telling everybody that's in that podcasting group. They looking for something. I'm interested. So,
right.
So it's the best way to get my brand out. Stop changing my name on IG. So I had to keep it the way it is. So yeah.
Definitely getting out there. You got any more tours coming up or anything? Or shows? Or?
I got one on the 18th coming up. I'm actually hosting an event. It's like a little drum event. Most now is just open mic. So my next open mic will be this Thursday at Kazi's out here in Newport News. After I hit that one, I'm going to the Performance Playground in Dolph. It's that same Thursday. So grind don't stop.
Newport News, man. I remember Newport News. I went up there. I was in the military before, but that's why I used to go to train at.
Newport News?
Mm-hmm.
I thought that's out for me.
Fort Eustis, yep.
Oh, man, bless your heart, man.
I always end up there when it's cold too, man, for some reason. I don't know why, man. December, January time frame, always over there.
It get cold up that way?
do it.
Yeah.
Oh man.
Man, hey, I'm outside too.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
I remember.
Oh,
But
okay.
yeah. Not to get off the subject or whatever.
Okay.
You cool. What you got for us today, man? Like as far as the topics.
Oh, the topics I got. Okay, what y'all think? Okay, so I got I don't know why they keep bringing Travis Scott up, man. I know the stuff. I know why, but it seems like it's well, I don't say not to be insensitive, but
No, definitely.
the
rest in peace
Astroworld,
and
yeah,
all them stuff
the
and all that, so-
Astroworld events that happened at the Astroworld thing. But Nike halts the Travis Scott Air Max 1 collab following deadly Astroworld festival. What do y'all think about the Astroworld thing that's going on? Do you think it's like overkill? Because it seems like every time I'm looking at the news every day, like every day is usually something about Travis Scott up in there.
I don't think you can take the deaths lightly. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
it was a tragic situation, all the stuff that happened up there. But I think the way they put in the focus, like trying to just put it on like one individual and stuff like
Yeah,
that, like I just think that's not right. Like, no, it's a lot of blame of all
lot of
across the
people.
board.
Yeah,
A lot of people, you know.
enough to go around.
And
twice,
then I'm also sure, like, when you up there perform, I've never been on no stage performing, so I don't know what it's like when you're in front of a big crowd like that and all that noise going on and you concentrating on performing. You probably don't even know half of what's going on out there. You know what I'm saying? Somebody has to relay that to you. So I just can't see like how you gonna just try to 100% try to fault this man. Like,
yeah, that's what I'm meaning to say.
yeah,
How they 100%? Because it's not Astroworld and the events that happen to Astro. It's Travis Scott and the Astroworld Festival or whatever going on. I know he's the big name that's attached to this, but it just seems like every time I'm hearing about it, it's always a Travis Scott incident, not the whatever incident happened at Astroworld. I don't even think I've heard anything about the law enforcement or whatever doing it. Have they come up with the investigation or I haven't heard
I'm
anything.
not sure.
Yeah, I heard some things.
Go ahead with it, Ron.
One, the deaths don't take those lightly, but yeah, I heard stories of the investigation because they were saying that it was somebody that was walking around shooting the security in the net, injecting them in the net.
Yeah, with the
then
drug.
it came out that the Houston Police Department actually came out and said we want to retract that statement. It didn't happen.
Wow, really?
If you go on DL Hughley's page, Instagram page, you actually gonna see this video. I'm not lying. Then you also gonna see the stuff that they don't show. He actually was calling. Somebody passed out. He had somebody call for the ambulance.
Right.
But when you look at it, you got to throw a lot of factors into this, man.
Yeah.
When I perform, right? When I've done small venues, big venues, you don't see none of this stuff. You kind of like blacked out.
Yeah.
You feel me?
You focus on the performance.
You focus on your performance. However long you're up there, you focus on your performance. So, what is it? 80,000, 500,000 people. They bum rushing the stage. You got the music pumping. You got to think they was locked down with COVID. This is their favorite rapper. The music gets them all into the mood. So it was like really like into it. But the media, man, just like y'all said, man, just all Travis Scott and Drake, Travis Scott and Drake. No, it's like security, Houston PD. You got to look at all the factors. You can't put all the blame onto Travis Scott.
Yeah,
right.
You cannot because he may have. His name is probably attached to it, but it's somebody out there that was out there promoting. They're just actually putting all the blame onto Travis Scott. They got to villainize somebody.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
And you see all that mess. Like, I just saw a video the other day that the guy was like, yeah, I feel like I was performing like I was in hell. Like it was a concert of hell. I'm like,
what in the hell?
I'm like, at what point do you just say, all right, let me go ahead and exit the situation?
Mm-hmm.
Right.
If it's getting too much, like what point do you ask? Damn how much you pay for the tickets or however much it costs.
Yeah.
What point do you say, man, you know what, maybe this is not the best look. Maybe I need to leave.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So, but prayers out to those families that's going through it, the injuries, the deaths. Prayers to definitely gonna be to Travis Scott and Drake. I don't know what Travis is going through right now. Mentally, I know he ain't left his house in about 2 weeks since the event. And he had a lady out there actually protesting, saying this is where Travis Scott lives at. Like, just cut the shit.
Wow, man. You know what though, man?
Awesome.
That seems like the I don't know. That's the world we live in nowadays. It's like everybody on Front Street before they even know the facts. They out on Front Street already.
Right. It's like, as soon as the news come out or they hear a word or just a rumor, they finna run with it. You know what I'm saying? And just.
Cause I mean, I just use common sense to think, okay, this cat then, there's no way that he's responsible for everything. It's just like the Alec Baldwin situation.
Right.
There's no way. This dude an actor, man. He's not a firearms expert.
Exactly.
He don't know nothing about the weapons and how they're supposed to look. So how can we put blame all on him? It's like it's almost like you gotta have a sense of you gotta have some common sense to read the news. Put it like that.
For real, because I know he loving the city, man, and I know he's doing a lot of stuff for the city. So like, it also hurt to see. Like I say, it hurts with what happened to those people and the families. All that stuff.
Unfortunate.
Right, and then just also, just sad to see, like, a person that does so much, for a city, and then it's like everybody's just like going against them now, like when, like I say, it's not his fault. It's not 100% his fault. Like, like it's too many people involved in that. You know what I'm saying? Like, you got, like you said, security and all type of stuff.
Security.
He wouldn't wish that on them.
I'm pretty sure, and I'm. It's like this happened, and I forget there's another artist that stopped the show because of what happened to Travis Scott and the backlash that he got. She stopped the show because of what happened with him.
Right.
But it's like he's setting a precedence that can't be undone now, because now everybody's gonna be trying to. Not to say that other people should be tending to that. That's not for the performer. I would think anyway. For the performer, because you're not in the crowd, you're not gonna see what's going on. There's a lot of stuff that could be going on in the crowd. There's no way, even if they were to see it, they could point it out to somebody and like, hey, get ambulance. Like, right. I forget there was a I don't know if it was a rapper or something like that. They'll say, because he was saying like, I see a fight going on in the crowd and I'll keep performing.
Right.
Because I'm a performer. I'm not security. Security has to do their job to do whatever they need to do to stop whatever's going on in the crowd. That's their job to do that.
Right. So say, Rome, say if you doing a show and like stuff, like, do you have the authority to be able to like to stop the show, or like they have to like say something, for you to even be able to know what's going on? Like, how does that even work?
I've been in a situation where a bar fight has broken out when I'm in the middle of a performance. The guy actually cuts my hair now, the one that was fighting for me. But we can't say nothing because we can actually go to jail for inciting a riot.
Wow.
So we gotta be quiet. So in comedy school, they actually had simulations where they actually ran through stuff like that, and that was one of the simulations. So if you see a fight breaking out, you get intense, all you're supposed to do, man, is just be quiet. That's it. Don't say nothing, because they can get you for inciting a riot.
Wow, that is crazy, man. Yeah. Really? That's crazy.
It is. There's some weird laws out here with stuff like, just like things that you would think is right. You're like, okay, this is the right thing to do, but it's like, no, I can't do that. Like one time I was out and a guy got in a car accident, man, like real bad. And like I wanted to go over there and like try to grab him, but like I couldn't do it because he was so munched up in the car, and it was like, no, don't touch him because you could break something. Like you don't know, the state he in.
Yeah.
They like if the car catch on fire, then try to get him out. But it's just so many rules out here, man. You don't know what to do, what's right and wrong, or you getting sued.
Yep. That's a fact right there.
Yeah.
I think like CPR or stuff like that, you gotta might have to exchange bodily fluids trying to get them CPR or something like that. It's crazy because you're trying to help them, but at the end of the day, if something goes wrong, like you instead of helping them, you hurt them more.
Right.
They're gonna look out to sue you. But your whole intent was to try to help them, save their life. It ain't coming out like that. You about to get sued.
Exactly.
That's a real thing. But okay, another subject. Okay, so Yella Beezy, ex-girlfriend, spazzes out following rape charges. Have y'all heard about the Yella Beezy thing?
Yeah.
Yeah, man. You never heard about it?
I ain't heard about that one. So you said she spazzed out.
Yeah. So Yella Beezy got charged. I think he had a warrant out for his arrest on a sexual assault charge.
Okay.
And she was just I guess reacting to whatever happened. I guess because he cheated on her or whatever. That he, pretty much she not rooting for him, or she don't care what happened to him or whatever.
Okay.
So that's the gist of the story. But yeah, man, look, like I always say, man, innocent until proven guilty. I don't wish that on him. If he did it, man, hey, he gonna take his time for it, man. But I just think like I think I said before, man. I mean, these cats will catch charges, man, and they'll be convicted before they actually go to court.
Right.
By the media or whoever is telling the story. But that's why we gotta watch what we put out there, and you gotta have a sense of I want to say common sense to read the stories. Read the stories. So what's your take on it, Ron?
I don't even know the situation like that. I know Yella Beezy?
Yeah, Yella Beezy.
Beezy. I ain't, this man been in and out the jail.
Yeah.
Ain't got nothing to do with it, but you got to throw factors in there. Like, if he didn't get consent and that situation didn't happen, why wait so late?
Mm-hmm.
What were you so afraid of? Did he make a threat? Is it something that was on your head? Or what made you come out? In those situations. So, if he's guilty, he'll get charged.
Yeah.
He'll get charged.
Nah, I believe in it.
If he's found not guilty and she comes out and say, he ain't guilty or whatever the case and have you, then I think she need to be charged with something.
Yeah, definitely. Same thing happened to Mystical. That's somebody like when he got out, I know he went to jail for sexual assault, but he got out and caught another charge behind the same kind of stuff. But then it wound up not being true. So it's like, damn, are they gonna charge her that she lied and messed this man's life up? I hear that kind of story all the time, though. All the time. Not trying to, they're a victim of it. Hey, go to the police. Hey, get the whoever did it in trouble or do what you need to do. But that's kind of unfair. I can go about this. Even in the military, we had stuff like this happen. Like somebody get accused of something, it's unfounded, or they don't have the evidence to convict them or whatnot. But even though they're not convicted of the crime, they still it's almost like they still did it because they're gonna take them out of the position they were in.
Right.
They're gonna chop that off for them, and they're gonna treat them like pretty much a leper. Nobody gonna want to talk to you. Nobody gonna want to be around you. They're gonna disassociate themselves from you. That sad situation, man. But
I don't know what to tell you. I don't know what to do nowadays, man. I mean, do you just sit and just do nothing, or like what? You make people sign a waiver or something? I mean, what?
I don't know, man. It's a crazy world, man.
Hey, you know what? We need to take a break real quick though.
Okay, and we're back. So we can go ahead. Next subject of y'all, still got something to say about the Yella Beezy situation.
I just do what Justin Bieber did. Justin Bieber had consent forms.
Wow, really though, man?
Bieber had consent. Yeah. Nick Cannon wasn't been an app. Y'all can look this up. I wish I could show y'all. But yeah, you want to do this consent app with them. You two parties, you sign off, you agree to do X, Y, and Z on this day at this time. Boom, boom, boom. It's saved, uploaded. It's like a legal document. That's probably what you're gonna have to do, man. You're gonna start getting legal documents, especially the higher you are. Or let's say you do some, who knows,
Walking billboard. So like, I mean, they see money.
Dave Chappelle had way out of this. Huh? Dave Chappelle had a skit like this.
Yeah,
he's talking about that. Yeah, man, that's sad though, man. That's the world we live in, though.
No, it really is. But like I say, I ain't shaming victims. People that's serious or for real.
Yeah, that ain't nothing close to what you're trying to. Saying if people are wrongfully convicted,
right,
and wrongfully charged or something,
right.
That's what we got the problem at. But okay, so that's the Yella Beezy situation. So. Got another story. Irv Gotti, this is Ashanti over album re-recording. She is basically trying to F me.
What's she re-recording? Like her album that was released or something?
Yeah, so I read the story. So it's pretty much the albums that she recorded early in I'm guessing the early 2000s. She's trying to re-record them so that she can get a publishing and ownership of them. Once I re-recorded the first album, I own it. Everything purchased from that moment, I own. So that's Ashanti's word.
When has Irv Gotti been relevant? That's the question. I'm not hating on that man.
Right. I don't know how far. I don't know.
I was in middle school when he was hot. I'm 32. I was in middle school when this man was hot. So
man.
Because that was during that Ja Rule era when it was hot, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, so that was a
Yeah.
while. Yeah.
Yeah, this is 90s, man. Late 90s. Maybe.
The early 2000s. This is after Cash Money took over for the 99 in
Yeah,
2000.
2000. Hell yeah.
Right. Oh yeah. So he don't want to mess
Yeah.
that bag up because they still getting that bag off those records.
Oh, the Ashanti. Yeah,
the
but
Ashanti and Ja Rule and all that.
so what he trying to, so what Ashanti, what he's saying Ashanti's trying to do is, right, she has albums recorded already. He's going to still get the publishing deal and whatever, own the publishing for it, or what were they saying in there? Pretty much all the rights to get the money from whatever it sells on.
Okay.
She's going to re-record the album, do everything that other album had, but the fans are not going to have a choice. Do they buy Irv Gotti's copies? Or do they buy Ashanti's? Same album, same songs and everything.
Yeah.
But now they got a choice to what they want to do.
Oh, so it's gonna be 2 albums.
2 albums of the same album.
Oh wow. Okay.
Yeah.
Hey, this is the first something ever like this happened?
I never heard of nothing like that. He was saying this is a quote that he says, she can do this under the cover laws, but she is basically trying to F me out of my masters and make people decide which album to listen to or stream, hoping her loyal fans will choose her version.
Taylor Swift did it. Cameron said on Drink. I mean, I watch podcasts all goddamn day.
Okay.
Cameron said it on Drink Champs. He was saying how he doesn't play like his earlier stuff, like the Horse and Carriage when he was Killer Cam and Murder Mason. Like he said he won't do it. For his old albums, he didn't re-record it now, so he can, get the publishing and everything. But the factor that you got to throw in there is your distribution. How to distribute it.
Mm-hmm.
So if Ashanti's gonna take all these songs and put underneath Ashanti's label or whatever, so she going everything, how is she gonna get the distribution? She's still probably gonna have to go through Def Jam.
Right.
Yeah. So, who knows?
Yeah.
That's a crazy situation, man. I see what she's trying to do. She's just trying to capitalize on her, the stuff that she put out in our early years. And, everybody always talking about, hey, you get your masters. It's,
Yeah.
that's always the thing, the big thing. Y'all heard. No, well, I mean, this is brand new. I know I didn't even put the story out about talking about the young Dolph situation. Y'all heard about it? And I know we talked about it, but have you heard about it, Ron?
Yeah, man.
That's a sad situation, man. And I'm not trying to put nothing negative in it, but we don't really know what actually happened. I've heard other reports saying what happened. He was in a cookie store and somebody rolled up and shot through the glass and killed him. But sad situation. I hate to see anybody get taken out like that, man. And, he had kids and family members that care for him I'm pretty sure. What's y'all take on it?
That's sad situation, man.
Yeah. I heard about it. I read it. I ain't believe it at first. I go to Twitter. Twitter says they got it. So, I mean, it's a sad situation. I heard multiple stories. I just heard, well, this probably be an exclusive. I just heard they shot up Black youngster's grandmother's house, and then they shut up Yo Gotti's mama's restaurant afterwards.
Wow.
So, and then they play like an old clip. Like, if you go on Twitter, anything trending about that relates to the situation, Boozy said this, and y'all can agree or give y'all take on it if y'all want to. If you are a rapper, you shouldn't live in your hometown. You need to move because you become more of a liability. You become like a ticket because he's a big name. So let's just say the Architects decide to go ahead and drop a mixtape. Y'all taking over the world by storm. You're going to have somebody that's lurking in the background that's probably was in your 3rd grade class or something. And it's like, they hating on you. So they look at you as a lick. Maybe it's just an easy target.
Right.
Well, if you go, y'all in Texas, right? Or
Right.
Y'all move over, say you move to Virginia, nobody knows you.
Mm-hmm. You can operate
so
like that.
You can move around different. If you notice how Lil Baby moved, like, I know he carried a pistol with him. I know it was like a situation. I laughed about it, but he has sense. He just moved differently. Like, look at Nipsey. Nipsey got killed in his own shopping center.
Right.
I think it's some truth to that. I really believe that. I know Boosie said it, but yeah, I really believe that. As I start thinking back to the people that I know got killed and some gun violence type stuff.
Right.
Yeah, always in their city, man. Always in their city. I only can name a few. Like the beginning of this hip hop stuff. Like people got killed. Pac got killed on the West Coast. That wasn't really Pac was on the East and the West Coast. We got shot on both sides though, right? I think we were talking about that. He got shot in the East Coast, got shot on the West Coast.
Right.
Biggie died in I'm pretty sure somewhere in New York. I don't know, but
no. He was in L.A.
Oh, was he?
Yeah, he was in L.A. I think.
Yeah, he was. Yeah. So Camouflage died in Georgia. I can name a couple cats out my head, but
you said Soldier too, didn't you?
Yeah, Soldier Slim died in New Orleans. Yeah. I could just name like this. Yeah, I believe there's some truth in that though.
Matter of fact, that's where Baby Huey was in St. Louis when he got killed.
Man.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. That's real talk, man. I don't think, and I heard something about it wasn't that young Dolph was living in Memphis. I think he came back to visit and that happened. Yeah. I'm not taking that as the truth, but I heard that out there. That's streets talking. I really don't know that to be true.
You always want to, give back to your town, give back to your city. They say he did a lot of giving back. Like they saying something about he donated some stuff to one of the schools. I don't know if it was the high school or something like that and stuff. So he be doing the turkey stuff for Thanksgiving and stuff.
Yeah.
Just
somebody always in the shadows lurking hate, man. That's I ain't gonna. I don't know what somebody could have did. Maybe I mean, never know what happened, but I don't think that's justified to do something like that to somebody. But,
yeah. I just want to say this: Black people, we gotta stop living like that. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah,
we got to. And I'm not trying to get political on y'all podcast or nothing like that. But before we start shouting Black Lives Matter to the police, we gotta start shouting Black Lives Matter to ourselves as well too.
Mm-hmm.
There be no reason why we killing each other for what? Extension. That's another one I just thought about.
Yeah, right.
Young Dolph. These people. What's the purpose of you doing that? And now you're just creating a cycle.
Yep.
Whatever happened to the days of us, like, if you got a problem with somebody, y'all just go square up. Everybody afraid to take our ass whooping nowadays.
Yeah, man. Yeah. I think social media squashed a lot of that stuff on the phones and social media back in the day. Like in my teenage years, man, if I had a problem with somebody, I see him somewhere,
right,
and we gonna handle it right there. Right. Not to say no violence will take off, but we got some verbal stuff might happen, or if it gotta get the violence, or it'll get the violence, but it's gonna happen right there. It ain't gonna be.
Right.
I'm typing somewhere and I'm dissing you somewhere, and then you find out about it later. Nah, you gonna know. What's cracking right there.
Yeah.
I think a lot of the social media did. I mean, I ain't gonna blame it totally on social media, but I mean that's the crutch.
But also with the social media though, because like how back then we didn't have social media and stuff like that. It's also making people so like easily accessible, like where you always knowing where somebody is. You know what I'm saying? Like if I sit here and do this post, they looking at the picture like, okay, this is where he at. He gone at this time and. He ain't at the house or whatever, I don't know. It's just like you more vulnerable now. It's with, just technology and stuff.
Yeah. Yeah. When it comes to social media, I think people need to start putting up all their business up there. Stop putting up that you got the latest car or whatever, because there's always somebody lurking. It's 500 so many followers you got on your Facebook page. You got probably out of those 500, 10 of them hating on you.
Yep.
And know where you at, and you posting up your location. I don't care if you at Denny's or you took a girl's trip or you went somewhere. I don't care about that shit. Just don't post it. If you don't want nobody hating on you, don't post it. Stop. Make yourself so accessible.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Right.
Just make yourself a target. And for y'all, anybody out there, man, if you make it big, I hate to tell you like this, leave. Leave your hometown. Move. Yep. It's going to get safer for you if you move. Nobody knows you.
This right here. Don't even promote no kind of negativity like that when you in the mix like that. Because if I ain't in the mix like that, I know I can go somewhere and I ain't gotta fear. I still got a pistol on me,
right?
But I ain't gotta fear like I got drama with this person or somebody I might have said something on the internet with.
Exactly.
I don't feel that type of energy coming back because I haven't put it out there.
Right.
So if I'm putting it out there, yeah, I'm gonna be looking for it to come back to me.
Oh yeah, definitely. And especially like you don't know who people are, because the internet, everybody know you, but you don't know who on there looking at you. You know what I'm saying? So that's another thing as far as with all that stuff, social media and stuff. But I'm just speaking in general.
Yeah. No, I hear you.
You know, social media stuff like that.
Yeah. So one last story. DJ Academics addresses removal of his main Instagram page. I don't know Instagram account. I don't know what happened here. This is a new story. But okay. Let's see. Leading influencers. He's talking with Instagram to see why they stopped his page. DJ Academics addressed the situation on his verified I Am Academics Instagram account.
Right.
He wrote, speaking in brackets with Instagram reps to figure out what's going on. Follow Academics further. I don't know if this is, he might have said something because it seemed like Academics always into it with somebody. That's what it seemed like.
Oh, okay.
Which y'all have y'all heard about this story?
That's my first on that one.
Okay.
Yeah, same here.
Okay. Yeah, maybe it could be anything though. Go ahead.
Serves him right. That man toxic, man.
Yeah. You see it too. Okay. Yeah, I really don't follow him like that. But every time I do see him, he always getting into somebody, man. That's how drama and all that stuff be driving numbers, man. So people just fall in it, man. They okay with that, man. But that's
one thing I can't get with that. Like using the drama to try to drive up no numbers.
Yeah, that's you look around, that's like the big thing though, man. Like we ain't on that, but
right.
You got the industry leaders that's on that. I mean, not the niche leaders that are on that. And we can't do nothing about that. But that's that's how they rock.
Yeah. That's and ain't nothing wrong with it. I mean, they do what you want to do, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, hell yeah.
But do what you want to do. The man toxic, man. I don't rock with him. His name is DJ Academic. Maybe he'll hear this interview, maybe he won't. I ain't never seen this man spin no records. So I don't even consider him a DJ. The 6ix9ine joint, the Whack 100 stuff he was saying, all the out of pocket stuff he said about Nipsey Hussle. It's just this guy is the epitome of just trash, and it serves him right. He got banned, but maybe that was his numbers that was driving him to do all that stuff.
Mm-hmm.
But I never heard of this cat, man. I know he streams on Twitch, and I see his maybe some clips on my Explore page on IG. She get tired of that seeing that stuff, man, that academic stuff. So serves him right. That's probably just karma. Yep. More than likely, he'll get his page back. He'll get his followers back because most of those influencers got their number to Instagram and Facebook to get help. So, podcast he got on YouTube, people gonna still tune in because we love drama. Let's call it like it is.
Yep. Right. Yep, you're right about that.
That's probably why I ain't probably heard nothing then, man. Because I'll be seeing his name pop up sometime on maybe YouTube or something, like a video, but I don't ever click him or nothing. But I don't know too much about him.
Yeah, man. It seems drama runs the he runs the niche, man. Runs the podcast interview, situation.
Right.
But hey, that's the last subject that we got.
Right. So let Rome go on and shoot that info. Oh, my bad.
Yeah. No, go ahead.
Go on, shoot your info again, man. Remind these people, man, where to find you at.
Man, find me on Instagram and Twitter at strictly_wrong. Strictly_wrong. Make sure you guys follow my other Instagram page, No ID Podcast page. Don't be afraid to listen all the way back to the season 1 episodes. I do, like I said, I'm all about supporting Black content creators, Black content in general. So me being on this podcast, I do appreciate y'all. Make sure you follow these 2 brothers as well too, because just gonna keep it. We don't get this a lot, We don't get that. We don't get this a lot. So them actually bring me on the platform twice. I've never been on nobody's platform twice. Make sure you check out not just my 2 episodes, but previous episodes as well. Like, share, comment, subscribe, rate, tell a friend, watch the videos all the way through, listen to the clips all the way through, click the links in the bio. I know I'm just going on, and this is for all of us that's on this podcast interview as well too. Keep supporting us. We actually need it. Share our stuff. Please don't share the one that already has 1 million followers. Share the ones that's trying to get to the 1 million followers. Trust me, We need it. This is Black entrepreneurship. This is Black content creator. This is Black journalism. This is Black media, Black positive media. This is media in general. So just keep supporting. That's all I want to say, man. And stay away from the drama.
For sure.
Hey, you know that I wish they could, but that's that driving everything, it seems.
Exactly, man. Hey, well, thank you, man, for joining us, man, coming through twice. We definitely appreciate that, man. And yeah, definitely y'all check them out, No ID Podcast.
Yeah, appreciate it, Ron. Hey, this been another episode of The Architects. Hey, this is Jay.
It's Rello.
All right, we out, man. Till the next time.
Peace.